So now for more, we welcome Omri Shtivi, the brother of Idan, who is being held hostage inside Gaza, joining us from Tel Aviv. Omri, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been 102 days in captivity. One cannot imagine what you and your family have been through. We keep hearing that time is of the essence. What is the most recent update you have had about Idan? When did you find out that he had actually been abducted and was being held hostage?
Okay, hi. So the last update, we have updates, any time, any week. I think it's not about always a specific information, but we know that Idan is kidnapped for a while, I think a long time ago, more than a month, and this is what we know from around the week after, because there is no other possibilities. So yes, as you said. Idan went to the party and he just tried to escape with his friends, and we saw all the blood. We know that Idan is injured during his escaping, and this is the situation now. We know that he is there, and we're trying to do everything to bring him back and to talk with the world leaders and anyone we can. To stop this nightmare.
A nightmare indeed. One cannot imagine. As you well know, there are reports of another potential hostage release deal in the works, but there's no confirmation. We hear about the Qataris, the Egyptians, the Americans. What details can you share about the efforts underway to secure a deal? What is known?
Actually, it's hard to say, but nothing is known. We are still in the fog. We have, of course, a lot of hope from our spirits, and but we don't know what is the truth, what is the correct information that we get from the both sides, if it's the Qatarian or Egypt or from the United States. And we hope that all of them together will make it as soon as possible to bring any deal, if I can call it a deal. It's also a hard word for it, but yeah, but to bring them back, I don't know what is the deal and when it's going to happen, but something that we and all the other 136 families waiting for, and we hope it will be soon.
You mentioned that Idan was injured on the 7th of October. We know the Red Cross has not got to any of the hostages, but we have heard in recent days reports around efforts through France and Qatar to get medicines to the hostages. To your knowledge, is that happening? And are you confident that this, in fact, will happen and that medicines will get to the 136 hostages believed to be in Gaza as we speak?
So about the medicine, I heard it. This is something that happened. I know that there is I don't know if it's a truck or a plane that's waiting to send all this medicine to the hostages. And I know that Hamas didn't accept this medicine yet, and this medicine delivery for all the hostages. And I think this is the basic thing to do. We are 102 days inside this horrific situation, and I think this is the basic. This is the humanitarian needs of the hostages that's still there. There is people that injured, like my brother, and I'm sure he needs this medicine, and he needs health care and soon as possible. And except Idan, there is other hostages that need their medicine. People, old people, from age 1 year old to 85. So they need it immediately. And the world need to intervene and to push on Hamas leaders to bring this medicine soon.
It makes no sense whatsoever to an outside observer that it's taken so long for this to happen. We saw the Red Cross in action, so to speak, when some of the hostages were freed. One cannot understand why it's been so difficult to get access for the basic, just the proof of life. Many questions remain on that front. We were talking a little bit earlier about the devastating impact of the psychological warfare, the manipulation being used by Hamas right now, releasing videos, releasing information. It's not reliable information. It's so painful for any human being, anyone with a heart and a pulse, to even look and to understand. How are you as a family? How is Stav, his girlfriend? How are you all handling, supporting one another during the psychological pain over and above the worrying and the uncertainty of 102 days? What can you tell us?
So, yeah, you're right. It's the psychological war. It's very, very, very tough, and we trying to ignore and to not be in the media and the channels that this information coming from, and of course this is something that have an impact, and you can see how they play with us with this kind of videos and messages that came from Gaza, and to build all these psychological videos. And it's like, sometimes it feel like not that the reality that we are in. It's feel like it's I don't know what they think. It's like a game or something. This is innocent civilians that's still there 102 days. Just, innocent civilians. I try to explain it all over the world. I came back from Portugal. Idan has a Portuguese nationality. And to explain people the truth, like what's going on. And all the last 102 days was a psychological journey for us from all sides, and to understand what's going on. Like the mind cannot even imagine when my brother went to a party, just a party, and didn't came back for after 102 days. It's like too much time. It's something that I cannot explain.
One cannot imagine, one really cannot imagine. As we are speaking right now, there is a new development just coming in, and it's something we were just talking about. The Qatari Foreign Ministry is saying that the Qatari-French mediation we were talking about has succeeded in reaching an agreement between Israel and Hamas to bring medicines to the hostages and to secure aid into Gaza, something we were just talking about, getting medicines to Idan and others. Your thoughts, your reaction to this news just in right now?
Yeah, so if it's something that happening, I'm very happy for it. I think this is the basic thing, as I said. People need their medicine. People that injured need their medicine, and I hope it will happen. And the hostages, I hope the hostages will get it soon,
right,
and will maybe get better from the medicine.